It has happened. The Milwaukee Bucks have come back from a 2-0 deficit in the NBA Finals. Alright guys, so first of all, congratulations to the Bucks for winning their first NBA title in 50 years. And most importantly, congrats to Giannis. Phoenix was my pick in 7 games going into the series, but I was way off. And actually, most people after games 1 and 2 had the Phoenix Suns winning the series. So at least I'm not the odd one out. But the Bucks, man, this was just unexpected. For reference, only 4 teams have come back from a 2-0 deficit in the finals in NBA history. The last one was the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers 5 years ago, and before that, it was the Portland Trail Blazers in 1977, 44 years ago. And the Bucks have made a place for themselves in the history books. Well, every team that wins the ring makes their place into the history books, but not every player does. Some do, like Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis just had one of the single craziest playoff and final runs of all time. And it's not even talked about nearly as much as Kyle Kuzma almost getting traded by the Lakers. Like, come on man, he's going to Shanghai anyways. In these playoffs, Giannis averaged 30 points, nearly 13 rebounds, and 5 assists while shooting 56% from the field. In the NBA Finals alone, the man averaged 35 points and had 3 40-point games where one was a 50-point game. And never mind the fact that he only missed 2 free throws in Game 6 to close out the series. In simpler words, he took over. And the Bucks winning the championship makes KD's game-tying shot even more historic. Literally 2 inches away.
Moving on Tucker, he turns, he shoots, yes! With 1 second remaining, 1 second left, Durant hits a 3.
As much as how great Giannis had played this year, Chris Paul was great as well. Just not great enough. The man is considered one of the greatest point guards ever and just needed this one ring that he would have gotten to solidify himself top 5. And he just missed it. Devin Booker had hell of a run in his first ever NBA playoffs. The way he's playing as of now, he's gonna have more for sure. The Suns were a great build team but ready for instant success. I just don't know what happened. They weren't supposed to go down like this. Unless CP3 joins a team like the Lakers or Nets, I don't see him winning a championship in his career, and people will treat him like they do with Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Allen Iverson, and all the other legends who couldn't get themselves a ring no matter how much they tried. The Clippers, man, another wasted year. This time because of Kawhi's injury. At least they broke their all-time curse of never making it to the conference finals. We all know if Kawhi was healthy, the Clippers might have just pulled away the series victory versus the Suns, but he wasn't, and might not be for the whole next season after his ACL surgery. Paul George had a fairly decent playoff run, at least better than last year.
They've gotten a number of second shots though. George, way off.
With Kawhi being injured, the Clippers might not take a chance, and he himself might want out after 2 failed seasons. And if that happens, don't be surprised if another super team is formed. The Brooklyn Nets, bro. They were so close. I know I've talked about it a lot in my other videos and other YouTubers have too, but it's just unforgettable. If they were to win Game 7, they would have easily beat the Hawks and would have gone to the NBA Finals, and Harden might have gotten his first ever NBA championship. But in any scenario, Chris Paul doesn't get his ring. Trae Young. Like Giannis, he had a great playoff run and one for the history books as well. And it wasn't even expected. People got so surprised by him, they literally started spitting on him and calling him bald. Cough, cough, New York. But anyways, he was a scoring threat on anywhere past half court, similar to the player he was once compared to, Steph Curry. Since we are talking about the Hawks, let's talk about the Hawks versus Sixers series. I can't help but feel sad and laugh at the same time for the 76ers. The process. Trust the process. The process failed. Don't trust the process. Oh man, this is hilarious. Joel Embiid had a great MVP caliber season, but the Hawks just got in their way like they almost did with the Bucks. Let's talk about the MVP, Nikola Jokic. The Suns really beat him in 4. Jokic had a tremendous revival year for the center position with the likes of Joel Embiid as well. When a 7-foot guy, like literally 7 feet tall, is the best scorer, best passer, best rebounder, and most impactful player on your team, that's kind of scary. He isn't a beast like Giannis or Embiid in the paint, but he has a different beastly value, and that's his IQ. He's one of the smartest basketball players of the modern era, and what is more impressive is that he didn't even start playing basketball seriously till the age of 15. The Lakers, the team that was expected to win the championship, the team that was playing with LeBron James, the team with Anthony Davis, the team with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, lost in the first round. And the reason was probably the same reason that's being applied to every team nowadays, and that's injuries. It's just such a common excuse nowadays. I don't mean to say that they didn't lose because of injuries. Yes, they did. But you just can't use that as an excuse. The Suns just played better. Props to LeBron for Space Jam, although I personally didn't like it much. Spoiler alert. The Portland Trailblazers. Sad. RIP City, I guess. I didn't expect them to lose, let alone in 6 games. Dame Lillard turned into Dame Dollar and Dame Time, but it wasn't enough. And that just goes to show that he needs help.
I am having a very bad day. Help me. Help me.
And it's the same for Luka Doncic. As young as he is right now, success is better when it starts from a younger age, so you have time in the later days of your career to just chill out on the high level and look for your championships. When you're a top 5 player at the age of 22, it's better to receive the outcome of playing so well, and that's winning a championship. And the only way that's possible is that if he gets traded, which doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. But guys, what I just talked about is okay and all, but I just want to thank the Olympics so much for saving me from getting bored in the off season. At least we'll still have to watch basketball for 1 more month. By the way, are the international teams just better now, or is it Team USA just warming up? Tell me what you think in the comments below. But that's it for today's video. Drop a like on it to show that you enjoyed watching till the end, and subscribe to the channel. That's important, because if you don't subscribe, how are you going to watch my videos? And as always, until next time.